never thought a routine traffic stop would change my entire life. But when that officer reached for his gun instead of his ticket book, I realized I wasn't being pulled over for speeding. My name is Marcus Webb, and I'm a cardiothoracic surgeon at Memorial Hospital in Atlanta. 20 years of medical school, residency, sleepless nights, and saving lives. That Tuesday morning, I was driving to work in my scrubs, coffee in the cup holder, classical music playing softly through the speakers. I had just finished a double shift, 16 hours straight in the OR. My eyes were heavy, but my heart was full. We'd saved a young girl's life the night before. Her mother had hugged me so tight I thought my ribs would crack. That's why I became a doctor. For moments like that, the street was quiet. Early morning sunlight filtered through the oak trees lining Peachtree Boulevard. I was 5 minutes from the hospital when I saw the flashing lights in my rearview mirror. I pulled over immediately, hands on the wheel, windows down, just like my father taught me when I was 16. "License and registration," the officer said. His voice was cold, clipped. I reached slowly toward the glove compartment. "Officer, I'm reaching for my documents. They're right here." He didn't respond, just watched me with narrow eyes. I handed him everything. My medical license was clipped to my hospital ID, hanging from the visor. He looked at the ID, then at me, then back at the ID. "Step out of the vehicle." My heart stopped. "Sir, may I ask why I'm being step of the vehicle?" I got out slowly. My hands were shaking, not from guilt, from fear. The kind of fear that lives in your bones when you're a black man in America, no matter how many degrees you have. "Is this your car?" he asked. "Yes, sir. It's registered to me. You have my registration right there." He circled the vehicle like a predator. "This is a $90,000 Mercedes. What do you do for a living?" I pointed to my scrubs, to the hospital ID. "I'm a surgeon at Memorial." I was just a surgeon. He laughed. Not a real laugh, a mocking one. "Sure you are." Another patrol car pulled up. Then another. 3 officers now. For a traffic stop I still didn't understand. "Sir, I have to be at the hospital in 4 minutes. I have a patient in pre-op." "You'll get there when I say you can get there," the first officer snapped. He turned to his partner. "Run the VIN. I want to make sure this vehicle isn't stolen." Stolen. The word hit me like a fist. 20 years of saving lives. 200 surgeries a year. Awards. Commendations. Recognition from the American College of Surgeons. And I was standing on the side of the road being accused of driving a stolen car because I'm black. "Officer, please," I said, my voice cracking. "I'm telling you the truth. Call Memorial Hospital. Ask for Dr. Chun, the chief of surgery. He'll confirm. I don't need to call anyone. I need you to be quiet and let me do my job." Traffic was building. Cars slowed down to watch. People pointed, whispered, filmed on their phones. I felt small, humiliated, powerless. Then my phone rang. It was the hospital. I could see the caller ID. "Dr. Rachel Chun, chief of surgery." "Can I answer that?" I asked. "It's my boss. She's probably wondering where I am." "No." The phone kept ringing, then stopped. A text came through. I could see it on my Apple Watch. "Marcus, where are you? The patient is prepped. We need you now." I showed the officer my watch. "Please. A little girl is waiting for me. She has a congenital heart defect. If I don't operate in the next 30 minutes. He grabbed my wrist. Hard. I said no. That's when I heard the voice. "What the hell is going on here?" I turned. A woman stepped out of a black SUV that had just pulled up. She was white, in her 50s, wearing a blazer. Confidence. Angry. "Ma'am, this is official police business," the officer said. "Please return to your vehicle." "Official business?" She walked closer. "This man is Dr. Marcus Webb. He's one of the best surgeons in the state of Georgia. And you're treating him like a criminal on the side of the road." The officer's face flushed. "How do you?" "I'm Judge Patricia Morgan, 3rd District Court of Appeals." She pulled out her credentials. Dr. Webb saved my grandson's life 2 years ago, so I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the reason for this stop? Silence. The officer looked at his partner, then back at the judge. We received reports of a stolen vehicle matching this description. Reports from whom? Judge Morgan demanded. What's the plate number of the stolen vehicle? More silence. You don't have one, do you? She turned to me. Dr. Webb, did they tell you why they pulled you over? No, Your Honor. She looked back at the officer. Her voice was nice. You pulled over a black man in an expensive car and assumed it was stolen. No probable cause. No legitimate reason. Just biased. The officer's hand moved to his radio. Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to. You're going to do nothing, Judge Morgan interrupted, except apologize to Dr. Webb and let him get to the hospital. Right now. The officer stared at her, then at me. His jaw was tight. I apologize for the inconvenience, he muttered. Louder, Judge Morgan said, and look him in the eye. He did, barely. I apologize, Dr. Webb. I nodded. I didn't trust my voice. Judge Morgan handed me a business card. If they write this up as anything other than a mistake, you call me. Understood. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. She walked me to my car. You shouldn't have to thank me for basic human decency, she said quietly. I'm sorry this happened. I drove to the hospital in silence. My hands were still shaking. When I walked into the OR, my team looked at me with concern. You okay, Dr. Webb? One of the nurses asked. I nodded. Put on my surgical mask. Let's save a life. And we did. That little girl is 10 years old now. Healthy, happy, alive. But I still think about that morning. About how close I came to not making it to the hospital. About how different it could have been if Judge Morgan hadn't stopped. I think about every black man who didn't have a judge show up. Who didn't have witnesses. Who didn't make it home. Being a doctor doesn't protect me. My degrees don't protect me. My scrubs don't protect me. But I keep showing up. I keep saving lives. Because that's what I was put on this earth to do. And to the officer who pulled me over that day, I forgive you. But I'll never forget. We all deserve to be treated with dignity. With respect. With humanity. No matter the color of our skin.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment. We read every single one. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the Black Diaries. Your support brings us closer to our goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers.